This was back before, Child Protective Services existed. True story. There was a young man who was left on the street corner by his mom. His mom said, I want you to stay right here. I'm going to the grocery store. I'll be right back. But she never came back. He was sitting there for 2 days. Didn't move, waiting for his mom. Well, a family drove by, and the man of the family, the husband, he had compassion on this young guy. So he stopped and found out what was going on with him. And he made arrangements immediately for him to be on the next bus to church camp. And this was back when church camp was focused on salvation. Now, when this young man gets to church camp, he'd never been to a church in his life. And nobody wanted to be around him. Nobody wanted to spend time with him. Nobody wanted to talk to him. They had a sermon, like a service, like they generally do at church camps. And this guy on the stage kept talking about this other guy named Jesus. And his thought was, and I quote, "I didn't know which one of those old duffers up there was Jesus, but I needed something." So he went up front, but nobody would talk to him. After 3 days, eventually, one of the counselors was at least honest with him. He was in the same clothes he'd been in when he was found 2 days sitting by himself. Think about that. People were shunning him because he stunk. Nobody took the time to give him a shower or to love him or to help him, except this one family. When they picked him up, they made sure he was well taken care of. They became his adoptive family. This young man decided, nobody else wants me, but if you want me, God, I'm yours. He lived an amazing life. He became a pastor in New York and was able to establish the world's largest Sunday school. They would have an on-the-road Sunday school where they would just set up Sunday school in the different parts of town, right on the street. God wants you, no matter what kind of situation you're in, no matter what you look like, no matter what you smell like. God wants you. All you got to do is want him back.